From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. Well, just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Here's Mitchell again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Cut 19. Let's go now. 60 Bison.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Warrior 70, Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Richardson on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first. New set of downs from 37.
18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger.
First down throw here from Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Pack the 60.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. And that's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the jump.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll run. ETN. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be stopped on 3rd and goal, so a big choice to make now on 4th down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they've got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180. Hold on.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Ball to the left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Like 20. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Here we go, tonight. 180. What?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down from the 42.
Tonight. Like 20. What's that?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
180.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
What? 180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, here we go. Second down.
What? Like 20. Super one. Hey, lift. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Gibbs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Wait, 20. What's up?
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Come on.
First down, Titans.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. They'll throw again. Richardson throwing all the way to the end zone here. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
Titans 10, Lions 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, 20.
Goff to the air now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Wait, 20.
Goff on 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Second and 3 now.
180. Hold on. Check.
Looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go. 180. What's that?
Now give left side. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Titans 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Richardson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. Go.
Throw here. 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running back sent in motion left. Play action with Richardson. Oh, he put everything. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their 1st series of the half.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. 180. Value one.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Goff working from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Trying the right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Cut. 120.
To the air on 3rd and long. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run it from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some juice on it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
On first down, they'll run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
20.
First down throw from Goff. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Black 20. Black 20.
Running it with Gibbs. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Cut. White 20.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
We go tonight. Turtle set.
They give it to him up the middle. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
What? 180!
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. In the shotgun, it's Richardson. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
20!
Another carry for him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Value one! Tighten up! Tighten up! Maverick!
Play action here with Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
We go tonight! 20!
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Let's go now. 70.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Drop 60.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Rick, 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Catch made. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 18.
17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Lions take over 1st.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Goes alive. 120.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
42, Titans 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Now Richardson to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Here, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw again. Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
33-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Design quarterback run here. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.